What's up, guys? It is JD from Leterrip Adventures. We are out and about. We are going to go put ourselves some miles on the good old Scrambler. Now, if you go back a couple videos, you've seen that Road to Power line. Those guys reached out to us and they said, hey, you know what? We got some mods for the Scrambler to liven this thing up. Not only that, we also had RPM reach out. Now, we modded out the XP Turbo 4-seater, throw an exhaust, the charge tube kit, tune that. It's pretty rowdy. Don't forget, RPM, you use Leterrip, saves you guys 5%. Now, with that being said, we increased the horsepower on this rig by 12 horsepower-ish or so. We did the large air intake, we did the clutch kit, we did the RVS tune, the RPM exhaust, which is a bummer. It's tucked up in there. Can't really see it, but that keeps our DNR at bay. If you don't know that you got an aftermarket exhaust, we like to keep it that way. So we're out here with Brad. Brad is from this neck of the woods. We would kind of disclose where we're at, but this is kind of like our little stomping ground that we don't like.
Yeah, it's a family cabin, so I kind of
keep it at bay.
A little private.
Yeah. So now he does have some social media. It is, what is it? What is your, let's throw you a plug out here.
The Birdhouse Car Club, all socials.
Yeah. You know, so he's got the Hellcat. He does some rollers. He does some, you do some car events.
Yeah, we do car meets throughout the summer, cruises, stuff like that.
And you don't see a lot of that here in the state of Wisconsin. So it's kind of, you know, it's kind of see our generation coming up, getting into the car aspect of things and shit like that.
Trying to bring it back.
Yeah, you know, so he's got some other things in the works. He actually is working with a ATV like club or something like that, you said?
Well, I started one also, but I'm just kind of getting that just going.
Getting his feet wet, getting his feet wet.
Yeah, just getting that started because it's like, I put like a few benches and like a garbage can out on it's intersection 42 right out here.
Okay.
Just to keep, because I go out there and clean up, and I clean up the trees that fall over the trail. So I'm like, I might as well start something.
Yeah, you know.
Try to get, you know.
And it's guys like this that keep the trails open that we get to enjoy.
Yep.
And with that being said, tread lightly, guys. You know, pick your trash up, throw that stuff, take it with you type deal. Because
bring it home.
Yeah, there ain't no need for none of that stuff. So we've got all our cameras mounted. We've got the mods on the Scrambler. And one of you guys had mentioned when I posted on my socials that you want to see what the gas mileage on this rig is, because with the open air intake, with the high flow exhaust, all that stuff, I'm telling you right now, she's pretty rowdy. This will be the first attempt we've had to like let her rip type deal. So we'll keep like tabs on what the gas mileage either is decreased, increased, or how horrible it is, because anybody that realizes that has a Scrambler, about 90 miles is your max. So today we're going to find out. That being said, guys, we're going to throw our cameras on. Let's go make us some miles. All right, guys, so like I said at the beginning, we're excited to test out these mods. We're not 100% sure. We did some running around the house as far as that stuff's concerned, and I could already tell a difference in regards to the throttle response. You know, it pulls wheelies, holds the front tires up. That 12 horsepower in the, you know, the large air intake and exhaust really woke this thing up. Only thing I know I am running into is I am going to have to deal with clutch alignment. I think a little bit is a little off. So we will deal with that worst case. But I figure once I get the clutch kit and stuff broke in, hopefully some of that stuff goes away. So. All right, buddy. Go ahead. Okay, so we currently got, let's see what we got. Trip 2, we'll reset this trip. Okay, so we'll know, we'll be able to keep an eye on how much fuel we got here, so. We're gonna do a little bit of off-trailing, do some exploring. Dust is gonna be a bear, I'm sure. guys, it is that time of year. We've got season change right now. Got some good old fall colors and some other stuff right now, so that's pretty badass. It's been a really weird season for us this year. Fall colors are actually late. It's been 70, 75, 80 degrees almost here in Wisconsin, and for coming into Halloween, that's pretty excessive. And I know next week they're telling us too that it's supposed to be lower to middle 70s still. And anybody not from around here, usually I can remember growing up as a kid that during Halloween there'd be times you'd have to, you know, have a winter jacket and stuff on and snow pants underneath your Halloween costume because it was that freaking cold. So a very unusual season this year. Cool, coming down to check out the lake. I believe I've been here once before. Last time I was here there was, oh look at that. Awesome.
Swans, that's sick.
That is. I did not expect that to be down there. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can see him down there, but just past the top of his head, there's a couple swans out there. Last thing I expected to see out here.
A couple lovebirds out there.
All right. We have stopped by the lake. I kind of said when we pulled up here, are the swans still out here? You can't see them, but they're down there in the corner down there. Probably not pointing in the right spot, but we'll pretend we are. You guys can see here in the North Woods of Wisconsin that we are finally starting to get some fall colors. It is a little bit late this year, but it is what it is. So we are going to throw you up in the air. Ready? 1, 2, and away you go. All right, welcome back, guys. As you can see, some fall colors.
A little bit.
Yeah, not what we were expecting more.
A little bit more, but
yeah,
that's what it is.
So just like everybody in the country, it has been a really weird freaking season. 70, 80 degrees when it should be 40 degrees.
Yep.
You know, I can remember, like I was saying when I was riding, that during Halloween, there's certain times you'd need a sweat, you know, a winter coat and snow pants underneath your freaking Halloween thing.
Yeah,
so
last year was snow on Halloween.
yeah, so it's a weird season. Up by us or down by us, we're still green. We've just now started losing some of our leaves, but we're gonna throw our cameras back on, hop on the quads, and let's go make us some miles. Okay, so my initial impressions of where that's dusty. Initial impressions of where the Scrambler is currently at as far as performance side of things. Very responsive, very snappy on the throttle. Clutch engagement is phenomenal. What's your thoughts?
Run back, grab the quad.
Yeah, that's fine. Yep. Oh, bless you, girl. Bless me. Alright guys, so back what I was saying. Initial impressions are mid-range to top end. It is rowdy. Throttle response on the low end is great. Biggest thing now, unless you've got traction, all you're gonna do is spin tires. So we're gonna let him get ahead of us here a little bit. she is rowdy. Just pulls hard. That RPM exhaust sounds awesome. Not gonna lie. I don't know if you guys can see that speedometer, but she crawls quick. I think we're going to get the sport quad from his place, so we're going to let him get a little bit here. Let's see how fast she crawls up. We'll do four-wheel drive even. Okay, here we go. Jesus, just insanity. Oh shit! Oh shit!
Hey,
Are you all right?
that's what happens when the fucking camera comes out.
Holy f, dude, are you all right?
Yeah, I'm good. My pride a little bit.
No, that hurts. You're limping a little. Son of a. That's what gets it. You heard him. That's what happens when the camera comes out.
No, Kodiak courage. Kodiak courage, sorry.
No, don't be sorry, buddy. You just want to make sure. I'd give yourself a once over here. So, yeah, we're going to take 5 minutes here. That was a pretty hard f***ing biff, so excuse my language.
Video,
What's that?
that'd be good for the video.
Yeah, doing it for the gram, right? All right, we're gonna see what we gotta do to get this machine back to the house and kind of go from there. We'll be back. The toe of shame, buddy, the toe of shame.
Walk of shame.
Yeah, so we bombed the good old Ford Exploder down here. And it's a wood gathering truck here, snagging up the 450 right there. She would not fire. Seems healthy, but it was kind of upside down on its side, so we're assuming probably flooded out. So he's gonna get turned around here, get this thing loaded up, and then we'll get back to the house. Well, she's alive, so what do you think?
A little sad.
Yeah, what do you think we got for carnage? Probably handlebars.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be bars.
Yeah. A-arms.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that.
A-arms look all right. Axle looks all right. Plastic's got a scuff or two. He's more banged up than the quad is pretty much. So we're just glad nobody got hurt.
Could be worse.
Could be worse, yeah. He's got some.
Booger there, a little booger there.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll see how he feels in the morning, right? Yeah. All right, guys, as you can see, we're back to the house. So I told you at the beginning of the video that I was going to give you an update as far as the fuel aspect of things. I know we have a couple people that asked that question. Will it tune? Which we do have the large air intake, we do have the clutch kit, we do have the RPM exhaust, and does it make a difference once you throw the tune on there, whether or not it's gonna, now you can see we're only down 2 bars, got a total of 31 miles. Don't mind the wheelers. Don't mind the wheelers. But anyway, like I was saying, we're down 2 bars, 31 miles. So I think your average gas, I don't think you're gonna see a huge decrease as far as that stuff's concerned. So if you're worried about throwing a tune on this and you're like not gonna be able to go anywhere, get 40 miles to a tank, I do not think that's gonna be the case. But we are back. We are back to the house. Yeah.
Made her back.
Yeah. So you guys seen our biggest concern was when he went over is the quad chasing him down, and all in all, you got out of the way. Not so bad, right?
Jumped up and got a couple boogers.
Yeah, you can see, yeah, couple boogers.
Not too bad.
Yeah, so he's gonna be a little banged up, a little sore. We were gonna go out again, but we feel, you know, now that the adrenaline's wore off,
Yeah.
he says things are a little achy that aren't supposed to be achy.
My age is starting to show me my real age.
Yeah, so that's why, guys, every time we head out, I have a hard time with the wife sometimes. When you head out, throw your freaking helmet on.
Yeah.
It takes nothing but 10 minutes down the trail when something can happen, and we're glad you were wearing your helmet. It actually busted the visor off his helmet.
Yeah.
And usually you're completely
head
geared
to
up.
toe, boots, pants, everything.
Yeah.
This time we just ran the jeans.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's what happens. Doing it for the gram. You guys see in there, once the camera gets out, comes out, get a little rowdy, and that
Gotta
shit.
do it for the people, man.
Yeah, but we did talk about, now that the handlebars are bent, it's time for a possible.
Yeah, we'll turn a bad thing into a positive. We'll probably do a few upgrades to her now, I think.
Yeah,
Do a
winter project.
+2 steering stem probably, and +2 A-arms. So
Yeah, you know, so
gives me something to do this winter.
that's it. When you break it, just make it bigger, badder. So don't forget, guys, to support the companies that support us. We do have a bunch of discount codes in the description below. We've got GLife UTV, we've got LOYO Lights, we've got Bikeman Performance, we got RPM. All those guys, you use leterrip, saves you guys 5%. I don't see why not. Saves you some cash. Now, what'd you think of the Scrambler? How'd that exhaust sound?
Oh, that thing she sounds good.
Yeah, she barks. She does.
It's definitely, she eats.
Yep.
That's for sure.
So all the bolt-on mods is really making a difference. Really snappy, playful as far as throttle response and stuff is concerned. So don't forget, go and get yourself some. But like always, guys, if you want, hit that thumbs up, hit that notification bell. If you want to see content when we post, and like always, on to the next adventure.
Catch you guys later.
Cool.